Greetings and welcome back, guys. So, let's get started with a little bit of a cleanse before we start this reading. I'm going to try using the Palo Santo. Oh my god, that just went everywhere. Oh my goodness, whatever. Okay. So, I hope everybody's having a beautiful Sunday. We're just going to cleanse out the energy field with Palo Santo. Okay. And this reading, it's kind of similar to a feel-good reading, but it's more so of a reading that's going to pull you out of a funk that you've been in. If you've been feeling down lately, if you just haven't really been feeling good, you've been in a specific situation. For some of you guys, it may be seasonal depression. I mean, we're in a position where winter's just about here. So that's usually one of the categories that people can fall under. Um, it could be multiple other factors too, but I just want to give you guys a quick reminder that it is okay to feel your emotions. It is okay to be and, not feeling happy all the time. And, part of my job here is to shed some light on some of those factors where it's like, okay, yes, I'm feeling sad, but this is only for, a specific period of time. And that's not always easy for some people to do. Like, it's not always easy to pull yourself out of, like darkness. It really isn't. And so, maybe around this time, maybe there's something, specific that has happened for some of you guys, or maybe it's just an energy that you're in. So yeah, I am going to try and direct this reading. It's very not broad, but it's for the collective. To help you guys see things from a different perspective and just help you take what resonates and leave the rest. So I felt really drawn to a bunch of oracle cards. We I am debating whether or not to use tarot today. I really feel like this is an oracle card reading, so I'm just going to go with that. If I feel like I need to pull a tarot card to clarify something, then I will. Okay. Okay. So we have yin and yang. Love this. So creating harmony through balance. And something that I'm picking up on is that her eyes are closed. So this could mean a many different things. It's like I'm hearing that for some of you guys when you go to sleep, like maybe some things come up. But I'm also hearing to create a form of balance through allowing yourself to feel. We have 40 here, or that could just represent the number 4. 4 is all about stability and balance. Maybe there could be some energy surrounding your stability. I'm hearing emotional stability. You guys are going through some form of transformation. My heart chakra is really opening up here too. And I'm seeing the colors orange and pink. So there could be some type of energies surrounding like the sacral or sacrum and root chakra. Something, yeah, revolving around stability and creativity in that area. More so stability. I'm getting more of like a root chakra energy. And I'm hearing to try and center your thoughts, close your eyes, focus. Kind of just allow those thoughts to come and go. We can't fully control them. So allowing them to go and making peace with them, creating that balance. Okay. Okay. So we have falling into my arms, surrender, holding the opposites, extremes of life. A lot of you guys could have gone through or are going through some extreme things. This is the universe. If you look closely, you could see that she's holding someone or he. But there's this energy of needing to surrender to the process, needing to surrender to this energy that you're feeling, this sadness or this low energy. It's not bad to be in a low energy. It's not. But it's in being able to see the opposite, holding the opposite, being able to see the opposite and understand that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. And it kind of, as I said that, it looks like the light is shining in there, if you guys could see that. And part of the reason why we go through certain things is I said kid, so that we could know what it's like to experience the other side. And I was really drawn to that, holding the opposite. So being able to see, and even here, it's like yin and yang. It's like that light and that dark. That's what yin and yang is all about. Being able to be in the opposite and experience that. There's nothing wrong with being on the other side. It's because that's what life is all about, being able to experience both sides. Now, it can be really unhealthy if you're on one side for a very long time. And this is why I'm doing this reading, so that I can create reassurance for you guys. Then we have the courageous peony, multifaceted, unique nature, and let yourself be seen. And part of a way of pulling yourself out of this energy, if you're ready to come out when you're ready, is being able to accept yourself for the differences that you have. You're quite different than other people, and there's no one else like you. Trust and believe that there's no one else like you. There could be people who will try and emanate you or try to be like you, or they may be inspired by you, but just remind yourself that you're unique. You're very unique, you're different, and allow yourself to be seen, even if that's just by sitting in the mirror and looking at yourself and saying, I'm different, and that's okay. Okay, so let's pull from this deck. No, actually, I want to pull from this deck. Ooh, okay. All right, the Healing Lagoon. Rejuvenate, recovery, time to heal, and it's safe to stop. I'm hearing burnout for some of you guys. Maybe for some of you guys, you've just been feeling low because you haven't given yourself the time personally. Like you haven't nurtured your body. You haven't replenished. You've been giving to others, and this is burning you out. It's time for you to recover. It's time to heal. This is your confirmation to stop, to slow down, and to give back to yourself. Love that. Okay. This is why I loved using oracle cards, because they're so clear cut. You don't really have to think too much into it. Versus tarot card, you really have to. You can use the traditional meanings, but most of the time I don't. I always go off of what I'm feeling. Okay. I'm feeling 2 cards for this. Let's see. Okay. Eye of the Needle. Intentionality. And what do I get from this? Every time I look at this card, I used to be Christian, for those of you who don't know. And there was like this quote in the Bible where it was talking about like putting a camel through the eye of a needle. And I'm not really sure if that's what whoever created this oracle deck, if that was their intention. It also reminds me of the 5 of Swords too. Yeah, because there's 5 needles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, interesting. So I'm also getting an energy of laser focus. So let me just tell you what I mean by what I was just saying, because I'm scattered for a second. Basically, I feel like you guys have gone through some really challenging situations where you felt like you wanted to give up, whatever that means for you. And what I'm seeing is that, like, just because you feel like you're giving up on something doesn't mean that you gave up. You're surrendering to the process. So if, for example, something is burning you out, like I was saying before, you're taking a rest, that doesn't mean that you gave up. No, that means that you surrendered and you're taking time to listen to your body, listen to the universe, listen to God if you believe in God. But with intentionality, you're starting to focus. You're starting to be a little bit more focused on what really matters to you, or you should be more focused if this is something that you're not doing yet. And again, putting that camel through the needle, that's like almost something that's something that's almost impossible to do. And so you guys maybe or have been going through things, maybe you've already went through this, where things just seem really, really impossible. And you're just like, whoa, well, how am I going to get through this? And how you're going to get through this is by surrendering. By surrendering. By allowing yourself to feel, by realizing that the situation that you're in is temporary, and moving forward, going off of what you feel is best for yourself, not going against the grain. This reading is taking many turns because I feel like it's just a lot of different situations here. Okay, empty well. Yeah, time to replenish. I was just saying that here, and then we got, where did we get that from? The replenish. It says rejuvenate, but I did say that word too, replenish. So, yeah, this is giving an energy of what I was saying, that a lot of you guys could be pouring your all into something that's not giving back. And it's like we want to have that balance, yin and yang. So to create that balance, give back to yourself. Give back. It's time to walk away from that empty well. This could be many different reasons, and maybe I can tap into the other decks just to get a little bit of a idea of what this could actually be, because it could be many different things. It could be walking away from a friend, or walking away from a certain situation that just drained you. Yeah, it could be many different factors, and it's time to like really just give back to yourself. And then you can, once you do that, you can go back to, giving back to others. But you have to create that balance, because if you don't, you're always going to feel low. Okay. Very beautiful card. Living light energy. See the beauty in life. And this is a beautiful, gentle reminder that we are all connected. We are all just living life. We are all on our own journey. We are. This reminds me of the tree of life. Live in light energy and just lightening your load. Seeing the beauty in life, even when you're going through a really difficult situation. Just seeing the beauty in that. Okay. Let's pull from this deck. Okay. Spiritual technology. Expand your imagination and share your visions. That's really beautiful. And what do I get from this? This is about like heightening your awareness. It's expanding your imagination. And yeah, maybe even sharing your visions, sharing what your dreams are. What I get from this, it's very complex, so it may be complex for some of you guys, but when it comes to expanding your imagination, being able to see on that other side, because for a lot of you guys, if you've been stuck in the dark space, you're needing to really surrender and open up yourself to different ideas, uh, a different route. Maybe you've been raised on a way to where, okay, no, I have to do this way, and I have to do this way, and this way, and that way. No, 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 no. Surrender. Allow yourself to flow with the universe. Expand yourself. Keep yourself open to new opportunities, new ideas, new directions. Because this is how we unravel. This is how we flow, you know? Even with these tree branches here, like I'm really drawn to that. Like these tree branches, they kind of just grew the way they needed to grow. There was no resistance. So I'm hearing like, don't resist. Just allow yourself to flow. Okay. Let's see. I do want to pull from my words of wisdom. My heart chakra is really opening up. So I'm sending you guys a lot of love and light. Please keep in mind that this space is really for a lot of people to just feel good and, you know, I'm meant to be the light for a lot of people in a time of darkness. I just feel like there's a lot of ugliness going on in the world today. And I'm here for a lot of you guys to just not be naive, or I don't even know what the right word is, like to be ignorant to what's going on around in this world today, but to try not to focus too much on that, because where you put your energy at says a lot. And it also, I don't know, it just puts more, like it makes it, I can't even put it into words. Like when you're focusing on something consistently, especially if it's not good, it could bring more of that into your reality. I guess that's what I was trying to say. So self-development. And I feel like this is a phase that a lot of you guys are in right now. Like you're just focusing on yourself and just developing self. This is very beautiful. hmm I'm hearing some of you guys are just now like coming into who you really are, who you truly are, excuse me. And yeah, I'm hearing setting goals for yourself, holding yourself accountable. And a lot of these energies could be like side effects to you shedding the old self, because that's what I was feeling too. Like for some of you guys, you could be disconnecting from old realities, old timelines, like old belief systems, maybe that were passed down generationally. And so this old self could almost feel like it's a sort of depression or some form of like sadness, like something's being left behind. If this is for like maybe even the people who don't even really know why they're sad, they're just feeling that. Yeah, a lot of factors can play into this too. But and then we have, look, go where your heart and soul are calling you, and that's what I was talking about before. Going where you're being led, and this where your heart, our heart is the seat of our soul. So our soul is connected with the universe, and so if we're going where our heart is leading us, then that says a lot. It's you following the way of the universe, and also just surrendering. When you follow where your heart is leading you, you are surrendering. Okay, let's get two cards from this deck. This card wants to come out. Connect with your ancestors. Whatever that means for you. And then look, the tree is there too. Tree of life. This could be anyone. This could literally just be like your grandparents, because they're very wise. They're going to tell you a lot. Maybe even set up an altar for like a passed on loved one. When you're feeling down and lonely, talk with them. Ask them for direction. You got to remember that you're not alone. Like just because this is like me personally, I don't know if you guys have known, but I'll share this with you guys. I was really close with my grandmother. She passed away a couple years ago from cancer. And ever since like I've always been into spirituality, but ever since she's passed, it's like it made me feel a little bit more closer to the spiritual realms. And like just because someone passes away, that's their physical vessel. Their energy never dies. Like we are immortal and mortal at the same time. So it's like she always guides me. And anytime when I'm at my lowest, she's always popping up in my dreams. Like she knows not to like physically show herself. Not physically, but when people say like they can see ghosts and stuff like that, I don't mean to creep you guys out, but I'm not open to that. I'm more open to receiving her energy. And so I'm more of a feeler, where if I feel like there's a presence, I can feel it more than anything. And she too had gifts. I just felt like when she passed, she didn't really like understand her gifts. But me and her were really close, for sure. And so when I'm like really down, I really connect with her on a deeper level. And I love it. I love her so much. All right, give me one more card. Sorry, guys, I just had to rant. Okay, read. Yeah. And this could be literally anything. I have one more, spend time with friends. And this is having that emotional support, reaching out to friends, reaching out to you, all of your support systems, whether it's in the spiritual realm or the physical realm, just reaching out to them, connecting with them, reading up on self-care books, self-healing books, reading up on just many different topics that have your interest. Okay. So let's get 3 tarot cards. I just want to, I don't know, I felt drawn to pull from them now all of a sudden. So let's see. And we'll close out the reading. I really like this reading. This reading had a really good energy to it, and I'm just so happy to help. Okay, 9 of Cups. That's wish fulfillment. So if your wish, ooh, okay, hold on. I really didn't like the way those came out. Hold on. So the 9 of Cups is all about like wish fulfillment, and maybe you guys have been wanting to get out of this energy. We have the Hangman. Yeah, and the Hangman, I'm feeling drawn to just let that be. And then we have the World. So 2 major arcanas here. What you need to know is that if you've been wishing to get out of this funk, whatever this is, whatever situation you're in, just know that you will. Confirmation. The Hangman is about, again, seeing things from a different perspective. So you are going to be seeing things from a different perspective. You are, or you need to open up your mind more to different avenues, different directions. And the Hangman can also represent surrendering, letting things go that no longer serve you, even if it was something that someone did to you, letting it go, making peace with that. And the World represents moving on. hmm And I love this. I really, really love this for you guys. There is a new beginning that's going to be starting for you guys. There is a light at the end of the tunnel for you. But you're needing to be willing to surrender to the process, willing to let go of things that no longer serve, and not hanging on to what doesn't serve. An end of a cycle. That's coming for you guys. I love that this came out for you guys. So if this resonated, please let me know. I really want to let you guys know that I appreciate you guys so much and you're not alone in this healing journey. I also want you to know that I appreciate the people who have been liking my posts. I appreciate the people who have been viewing my posts. I appreciate all of you guys. I really do. And I really do hope that everyone has a great day today. If you want a personal reading, please feel free to reach out to me. Until next time. Mwah.